Alright, let's do this thing.
What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Arizona Cardinals and the home team.
Getting hype.
Ball is teed up. Chase McCollum.
Alright, let's see how this goes, boys.
And here we go from Melbourne. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go.
They'll start on the ground. Dowdle. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that is good for a first down.
When you script that first 15, Kate, and that first play is a run play, you can't do it better than that.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Yeah! Here we go!
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
Okay, there, man.
Again on 2nd and 10. Prescott has him on the quick hitter. And he gets this beyond the midfield stripe and on the Cardinals side of the field.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback goes man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance. Here we go.
Prescott now to throw on 3rd down. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face 4th down. On now to punt in Melbourne comes somebody who should get a warm reaction from Australia himself, Mitch Wisnowski. And this is going to be his first punt of the new season. I guess he didn't really quite know his own strength there. That kick cleared the end zone entirely. It's going to be a touchback. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's Stafford. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He's looking for Chris Godwin on that play. And it's going to be 2nd down.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football.
All right.
We like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
First down of the game for James Cook. And this defense is firing to begin the season, huh? Great play to get him behind the line.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12.
Look, 22!
3rd and long for him here. He's got McBride complete. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Shotgun snap to Sanford. That pass is caught by Wandale Robinson. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Give him 13 on that play. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down.
First down. A gain of 13 yards. First down, Cardinals.
40 got.
Stafford now against the blitz. Connects on the crosser. And this is going to get them all the way to the red
Good
zone.
pick,
He's
good
taken down
pick.
at the 13-yard line.
I ain't mad at it. I'm competing, so I'm happy.
And it's good enough for an Arizona first down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
They'll come up on 1st and 10. They kick the running back in motion. On first down, here's Stafford. Brought in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Look at that throw. When double coverage to a running back, I don't want to live off of that, and I'm certainly not going to count on it. Give some credit to the effort it took to make that catch. A whole bunch of bodies around him.
Ready. 280. Drill right, 22.
Stafford's going to throw once more. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Ronnie Hickman, let's go.
All it did to break things up. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this is a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
A gain of 5, Brock, and now they're going to have 1st and goal. It's Stafford once more. Dumped off to his running back. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. We're through one quarter of this opening
If he gets the ball
weekend.
back at half.
Couple of zeros on the board right now. More coming up after this quick break. About to begin the second here. The Cardinals definitely thinking points.
180.
Stafford throwing again. He will score.
Ah, you got me. Good shit, though. I ain't mad at it.
First points here in the second. It's a Chris Godwin touchdown. All right, so a nice little drive they put together there in their first series of the season, partner, and the year begins on a high note with a touchdown.
Yeah, they'll be able to begin this season on a high note with a win. Will they put more drives like that together? They sure will, but I don't know. I got that peak arrow just still bouncing in my brain. It's not how you start, it's how you finish. You can't start much better than that.
McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. All set to go now from the 35.
Yeah. There we go. 20.
The inside give to Dowdle. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Greg Greenlaw getting there for the stop.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Dak off the play fake. He gets this to Harold Fanning Jr. Complete.
Go, Fanning, go!
And out of bounds he goes on that big pickup. They're inside the red zone now. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that gives him the first.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Here's Dowdle straight up the middle. Kicked it outside, found himself about 4 yards as a result. It's second down.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And he's going to manage 3 for them on the play. Stop just a little bit shy of the marker. Third and a lone yard coming up.
Yeah! There we go!
Oh, they're going to have the fullback trying power for it. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's fourth down.
I know they had bigger visions when they called that play. This is one of those spots, Kate, where when a defense is dialed in, especially in the red zone, it's very tough to surprise them with anything.
Fourth down in inches, just too tempting to pass up. They're going to go for it. They're going for it. Here's Prescott. He has the touchdown. The Steelers can tie it up in a second after cutting into the lead. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable.
Let's go. Tie game.
Receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with. Right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with. And when they prove to the quarterback they could be a difference maker, he'll look for them.
Starting from the 5. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10. Cook trying this one up the gut. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
That's kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play. But it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. They fake the handoff. Now Stafford. Setting up the screen here to Godwin. And this one doesn't go far.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
About set. This is 3rd and 5. Working from the gun. Here's Stafford.
Oh, no!
And he's got it.
I almost had that sack, though. DJ Reader came up there with a fucking fury, dog.
It's 35 on the pickup. And it's going to give the Cardinals a 1st down. And not much scoring to this point since we've reached our 2-minute warning. More football from Melbourne coming up. First and 10 from the 32. Stafford from the gun. Pulled in by his back. Cook. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. A pickup of 17. And it's good enough for an Arizona 1st down.
First down. It's a gain of 17 yards.
Now the shotgun give to Cook. second down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. They'll meet and decide what to do on this second down. They'll motion him out of the backfield. To throw, Stafford. They bring pressure, and they're going to get to him. Timeout taken by the defense. They're second. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on third down.
And it's third down. Third and long.
Set. Yellow 20.
Here he goes, third and long. Here's a screen for Cook. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. The defense takes its third and final timeout as they'll get together and discuss fourth down coming up. On to try the field goal now, Chase McLaughlin. It's from the left hash, 33 yards.
A 33-yard attempt.
The kick by McLaughlin is good. And that's going to break our time.
Okay. Hey, I'm in it at halftime. I'm fucking thrilled.
Never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you won. That's 3 points, and it's enough to give him the lead.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
All set to go now from the 35. First down, here's Dak. It's into the hands of Will Dissly. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. Offense to the line fast. First and 10, here's Prescott. Has him on the quick hitter. And they bring him to a halt right at that midfield stripe. The Amador Lenore there on the stop.
Brings up second and 5. At the 50-yard line.
Dak now from the gun. Completed over the middle. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
That's good.
From the gun, a run for Dowdle. And a solid gain there, Brock, of about 5. Takes him inside the 40-yard line.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know. And you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's second and 4. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Wow, wide open here, complete.
Let's fucking go!
Touchdown!
Oh!
Steamers take the lead just before halftime. Prater on for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Steamers take a 4-point lead. Now Prater on to send it away. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here. First and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here. Shotgun snap to Stafford. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's tackled after getting missed to the opposing 46. Just Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
Set. Blue 60. Lead run. 59.
First and 10. Here's Stafford. Hits him on the out route. And he goes out a little short of the 40.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates now as a receiver in the open field.
A 58-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Matt Prater set to kick off.
We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. First and 10 coming up. Straight ahead, here's Cook. Now the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
This offense has now left some ground to make up a little bit here on second down. After that drive starts, it's a very minimal gain.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Ready. Set up.
Again, it's Cook. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. It's 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at it and go make a point.
First and 10 now from the 46.
Set. 180.
Running back sent in motion. On first down, here's Stafford. Pass is caught. That's Darnell Mooney. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Throwing now on first down, Stafford. Hits his running back. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. The big play hits him 17 yards. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10.
Set. 280. Moving ahead.
From the red zone on first. He has it at the 5. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them first and goal. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
And he scores. That's an Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals take
Good
the
shit.
lead right away in half number 2. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce, the position can be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
Oh, he dropped it! No way!
makes the run on this short of a field.
I was blessed there.
And adapt in time to force an incompletion. That's a win-win.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. All set to go now from the 35. Throwing on first is Prescott. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Second down, here's Prescott again. Short pass brought in. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends would get you.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Shotgun give now to Dowdle. He's out in the clear. He's going to bring this down to their 35. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
Oh, that was a risky play.
One of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
The throw right side finds Pittman. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. Just a yard left to go on second down.
And a yard at the Cardinals' 25-yard line.
They'll go with Dowdle on a run. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up.
Hey, as much as I love talking about these physical matchups, right now this is psychological. This adds some layers to this third down call. Do you try your hand at another run and hope it fares better? Tougher to go back to it again when it just gets stuffed.
We'll go with a design keeper. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
What's that saying, Kate, about discretion? Discretion is the better part of valor. Well, decision-making for quarterbacks is so critical. In that time, excellent discretion. Protect yourself, get the first down, and live to play another day.
Prescott on 1st and 10.
Oh, no.
And the defender comes up with it. Drake Greenlaw picks it off.
I shouldn't have forced it.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. They take the handoff now. Stafford connects on the crosser. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too.
From a great throw to a nice route to catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like. Not that amazing play.
One play in, and they are already close to midfield. This is Alvin Kamara with it. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Tackled by Jack Campbell. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. The Cardinals have it with the lead. Just got to hang on for a little bit longer. Trying it left side with Cook. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Maybe a gain of 5. They still need 4 on 3rd down.
You make that call, just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
Ready.
Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. Completed to his running back. He's brought down at about that 27-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Stafford from the gun. That one connects. And in for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals make it a 2-possession game here in the 4th.
Chase McLaughlin lining up.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. With the receiver, with that kind of speed, it's scary. He just made him pay.
Steelers 20. Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
All set to go now from the 35.
Yeah, here we go. Wait, check. Go right in. Here we go.
Here's the give to Dowdle. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
The only thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
2nd and 9.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Prescott here from the gun.
Come on, dude.
It's intercepted. Christian Benford has it. And the Cardinals will take over.
Dana can't run a right to save his fucking life.
This is such a back-and-forth nature of this game that we all love. Defense is just infused with confidence. Back-to-back possessions, taking it away, and offensively, boy, you just feel like you're killing your team right now. Got to protect the football.
Handoff headed right. It's Cook. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
3-yard line.
So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal. Off the play fake, it's Stafford. Escapes the pocket. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that brings up 3rd and goal.
There's a lot of studies done every offseason, Kate, about the best red zone offenses. And typically, it's about creative quarterbacks doing just what he tried to do right there in extending the play out of the pocket. The problem is there was just nowhere for him to go with the ball.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. Defense showing blitz. Stafford. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Tough to blame him for that drop, Rock. Even if it would have been a touchdown, that was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react. And then you got to burst. And that defender does a tremendous job of breaking that pass up with contact.
Well, I guess 3 isn't enough to pad the lead. They're pulling out all the stops. It's 4th and goal. Trying for it with Stafford. He will score. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals make it a 3-score game in the 4th. It's a James Cook touchdown. McLaughlin sets on the extra point. And the Cardinals go up by 19.
33. Steamers 14. Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive.
35-yard line.
All set to go now from the 35.
Here we go. What do you think?
First and 10. Here's a run to Dowdle. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be second down.
He was brought down.
So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
From the gun is Prescott. On target to his back when we go Dowdle. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
Yo, what up, man?
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Melbourne. Steamers hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. All plays on the table here for third
Things
and
could have
3.
gone better, for sure.
Dak now from the gun. It's caught. Fannin has it. And he'll be brought down to 7-2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. He gets 6 on that play. And that means first down.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves the chains on third down, that's a QB's best friend.
First down, here's Dak. Dumps it off to his running back. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
No progress on first down, and that'll bring up second and 10.
Second and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Dak to the air here. That's a catch for Nico Collins. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. That play good for 17 and a first down.
Well, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Looking for Michael Pittman Jr. on that throw. So second down coming up.
10 at the 24-yard line.
No doubt on the ground. Solid work on his part. Gets 7 there. It's still third down.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play will test the...
And in he goes for the touchdown. The Steamers get it back to within 2 possessions. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, it's such an advantage. And I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is back to the 80s when we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners. There'll be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. That's well done.
There we go, and booted.
So no return this time. This is going to go for a touchback, Brock. Let's see what they do with this final snap.
At their own 35-yard line.
This will be the final play of the game. They'll run it with Cook. And he's going to have this down to the 14.
Nah, this is a league that I'm in. It was a fantasy draft. This guy apparently was pretty good, though, so I'm happy I did as well as I did. GG's,
One
buddy.
down, a whole lot more wins to go, Brock. But hey, victors to begin this regular season.
Yeah, I think it's both these guys go across the field and shake hands with one another. They do know, Kate, to your point, it is a long year. But what this does is it pays off your training camp. It does.
Got some skill points, though. It's not so bad. That Campbell's a fucking monster. Alright, safety's getting upgraded. That's good for me. Did Ronnie get one? Yes, he did. And he jumped 2 upgrade point or overall. Let's go. Man, I got Damar Hamlin. That's wild. Alex Wright. I thought he was white. Alright, the rest of the guys I can just upgrade is I don't really care about the lower guys. Okay, let's set up my recruiting board here. Okay, national strengths are wide receiver, quarterback, and cornerback. I need a receiver more than anybody. Yeah, so that's kind of what I started doing. I just got on Facebook, joined the group, and a guy was creating a group. We got 32 people in it, and I figured there's gonna be a lot of guys better than me. So I figured no way to get better than play guys better than me. So like I'm not too mad about it. Like I was assuming I was gonna get blown up by like 30. So the fact that I made it somewhat competitive for most of the game, I'm pretty happy about. So I'm not too upset about that. QB wide receiver is 3-star. No, what was the other strength? Cornerback. So I could probably find a wide receiver cornerback. Let's go 2-star for that. Wide receiver quarterback. Cornerback safety. There's really no wide receiver CB combo. Yep, you'll be my national scout because at least it won't be a waste of your talents there. So you'll be my national scout. Okay. West. Okay, let me just find a good wide receiver guy. You'll do. Okay, so I need 1-star now. Okay, he's going to be my West guy. Okay. I do need a new DT, so let me find a 3-star that. Okay, he edited the draft class because I know he said he was going to put in one, so that makes sense. Okay, I need to change my West Scout now. What's up, Firefox? DTOT, yes sir. Damn it. Okay. Appreciate you, man. Make sure to hit the like button on the way out. Yes sir. OTDT. Right, and that makes you West. Okay. Wide receiver, cornerback. Okay. Okay, my 3-star is going to go to defensive tackle and tackle and edge. Defensive tackle edge. That's what I need. I believe that was right. Let me check. No, I need him on southeast. Okay. And then northeast, I need cornerback. Okay, that works out. All right, I think that's it for this episode, guys. I will see you guys from the next home game. We'll see how the league shakes out until then. But my name's your boy Ham, and I'll catch you guys next time. Later.